now citizens of the kingdom of God. That's a blessing. It tells us in our text that there's marks of this on our lives. Hebrews 12, this is the New King James Version, which is a little bit more accurate. Therefore, since we have received a kingdom that cannot be shaken, let us have grace that we may serve God acceptably with reverence and godly fear. Let us have grace. This term grace is the term that you would think is grace. It means, a nice thankfulness. There is that terminology, but Strong's defines it as God's influence on your heart. So if you're not going to be shaken, the first thing we can ask, does God have influence on your heart? Now the heart is desperately wicked. We have need of a new heart. But does God have influence on your heart? Is it thankfulness or is it criticism? Is it giving or is it selfishness? Is it worship or is it all about you? That's where you begin to see is God's influence on your heart. Is it thankfulness or is it criticism? Because even as this is translated in the New Living Translation, he says thankfulness. Are you thankful to God? Or do you have your list of criticisms of the way God is not running the universe correctly? Which is it? Is it giving? Or is it selfishness? And giving, there's tithes, there's time, there's energies, there's commitments. In giving, it sometimes means that you're going to do that which you don't really want to do. Is it worship? Is it putting God first? Or is it putting yourself first? Whom do you exalt? Whom do you obey? It says serving God acceptably. Or in the New Living Translation, pleasing God. Is pleasing Him a priority? These are the marks that our text tells us is the marks of a kingdom that is unshakable. Romans 12, 1 and 2, so dear brothers and sisters, I plead with you to give your bodies to God because of all that He has done for you. Let them be a living and holy sacrifice, the kind that He will find acceptable. This is truly the way to worship Him. Don't copy the behavior and the customs of this world, but let God transform you into a new person by changing the way you think. Then you will learn to know God's will for you, what is good and pleasing and perfect. Living in a way that you say to God, I want to please you, not necessarily myself. God says if you try to please the world, you are going to fall short. And I'm not saying that we then become obnoxious to the world, or we think that, some people think that obnoxiousness is spirituality. It's the gift of criticism, skepticism, and cynicism. Psalms 19, verse 14, may the words of my mouth and the meditation of my heart be pleasing to you, O Lord, my rock and my redeemer. My words pleasing to you. My thoughts of my heart pleasing to you. It follows in all we do and everywhere we go. Ephesians 5, 10 through 12, carefully determine that which pleases the Lord. Take no part in worthless deeds of evil and darkness. Instead, expose them. It is shameful to even talk about the ungodly. It is shameful to even talk about the things that ungodly people do in secret. And what he means by that is not that you don't, say it. It's that you don't desire it. Oh, you know what they do? Hey, that would be cool, wouldn't it? No, it'll burn your soul in hell is what'll happen. It says expose it. Part of the job of a preacher is to expose sin. Name it. It's very interesting that when you start naming sin, people start getting nervous. Start talking about money and tithing. Start talking about morals. Start talking about lying. Ooh. Why? Because they have to be exposed. Reverence and godly fear, or as the New Living, with holy fear and awe. Do you realize you could tick God off? Do you realize you